The South Australian West End League continued with Sports Centre Cup Division 1 and 2 Round 5 on Saturday, July 19th and Sunday, July 20th. I'm Laura Eckert and this is the fresh 92.7 SARL Weekly Recap. On Saturday afternoon, Rugby Panthers defeated TEC Titans 40-28 in a close contest at Hanson Reserve. An 11-man Titans were the first to get on the scoreboard, with winger Dean Drever scoring after some good ball movement. Panthers retaliated likewise with impressive quick hands and athleticism to lead the half-time break 22-12. Titans persevered and levelled the scores at the 10-minute mark with good attacking play by hooker Talia Alofa. Panthers regained the lead with another 20-metre sprint by centre Tyrone Baker, resulting in a score. The Titans were not to be outdone, with Alofa showing his own pace to push his side forward, and 5'8" Mark Wellham scoring and locking the scores at 28 all with 15 minutes remaining. Panthers dug deep and continued their attack and defensive pressure to score and snatch the win. The West End man of the match was awarded to Titans' Talia Alofa, who scored 1 try, 4 conversions and played an attacking game.
The guys only just went down with 11 men. How do you think they performed?
Yeah, they went all right. You know, we got a full team last night, but obviously some didn't make it. But the boys went all right. They stick it out. We got them in the second half, but obviously it comes down to fitness. So.
Yeah, well, playing with only 11 men, you can understand. But anyway, we noticed a lot of good ball movement. Have you guys been training a lot and working hard on that?
Yeah, that's something we've been working at training. Try and move the ball around instead of taking straight up the cut, just to use the whole field. And it worked today, so obviously we're just going to keep working on it in the fitness.
Well, next is Eels 2. You're playing next weekend, so I guess a bit more work on that and also try and get a few more boys out.
Yeah, we try and get a full team to their game. Obviously Eels, they've got a good running back, so we're going to try and change a few things, but we've got to stick to the structure we've got now.
Yeah, I think the boys went really well, stuck together and held it together well, and yeah, came out with the victory.
Yep. Now you scored 2 tries yourself. Were you impressed with your game?
Yeah, I'd like to get some points for the boys and just keep the roll on going. It's always good.
Now it was tied. It was actually level at 28 all with 10 minutes to go. So what did you guys do to pull together and basically score those last 2 tries?
Pretty much just look to each other and asked each other to dig in deep, and they've pretty much done that, and found ourselves down there the try line, a couple of offloads, and ended up over the white line. Still was good.
Excellent.
Away for the win.
So now you're playing Roosters White next week. So what will you be working on to bring into that game?
Just pretty much structure and just keeping our line together. Just listening to what the coach has to say. It's, should do well. Just improve on the last performance, pretty much. Yeah.
At night, Roosters White defeated Eels 2 38-32 in another competitive Division 2 game. Scores remain close, with sides scoring 1 for 1 in the opening half. Great attacking play was shown by both sides, with Roosters White holding the lead at the half-time break. Roosters White came out strong in the second half with great attack on the ball that saw them cement top of the Division 2 ladder with a 6-point win. Best on ground was awarded to Roosters front rower Jordan Davis, who scored 2 tries and played a solid attacking game. Also that night, Henley Raiders defeated Roosters Blue 28-6 in a highly physical Division 1 game. Henley led from the charge, with centre Warren Moore and front rower Andy Pickles showing great offensive work. Strong tackles and impenetrable defence saw Roosters scoreless in the first half. Henley continued their attack on the ball with relentless defensive pressure against a normally dominant Roosters side, missing a few key players due to injury. On Sunday afternoon, Eels 1 defeated South Adelaide Bulldogs 57-10 at Hanson Reserve. South struggled to mount a structured offensive, whilst Eels' relentless onslaught brought them 2 tries in the first 10 minutes of play. South created scoring opportunities by recovering Eels' unforced errors, but Eels' defensive pressure was too strong for them to make substantial ground. South got on the scoreboard after a clever kick by Paddy Duro was recovered by South's Mason Hotstone and then offloaded to John Vitale, who scored. Leading 30-6 at half-time, Eels scored in the opening minute of the second half and maintained high defensive pressure on Souths. Both sides did not complete many sets in the second half, with several unforced errors. Eels maintained the momentum to finish the game with 3 more scoring opportunities that made the final margin 47 points. Best on ground was Eels' Michael Lowry, who scored 8 conversions and played a good defensive game.
I'm here with Eels 1 hooker, Michael Lowry. They've just defeated the Southern Bulldogs. How do you boys feel you went today?
Yeah, it was good on. The boys turned up, wanted to focus on the simple things today, so get ready for next week against Henley. It'll be a big game.
No worries. Now, you kept the South scoreless for most of the first half. How do you feel your defence worked?
Yeah, it worked well to start with, and then we kind of faded away with a bit of structure and just led to a bit of ill discipline, which obviously and then let them over the line for one, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Now, the second half, you guys held it in your offensive end for most of the game, but a lot of unforced errors prevented a lot of scoring opportunities. What was going on there?
Oh, that's just a bit of cohesion, I guess. We just need to get back to training and getting everyone there and working on the skills.
Big game next week with the Henley Raiders. Anything in particular you guys going to bring in?
Nah, we just got to bring a proper game, I guess, and really aim up. We let them out of the gates early last time and had a hard run trying to get them in the end, but I think we'll go all right next week.
At the end of round 5, the ladder sees Henley Raiders gripping firmly to the top of the Division 1 ladder, undefeated since the division split. Also undefeated since the split is Division 2's Roosters White, with Panthers the closest contenders in second. Next week, Saturday will see 3 evening games with Eels 2 and the TEC Titans kicking things off at 4:30. South will then take on the Roosters Blue side, and at 7:30 we'll see Panthers attempt to take down the Roosters White side. Then on Sunday, Eels 1 will host Henley at Dry Creek at 2:30. For more information on fixtures, results and where to play NRL and SA, visit the SARL website at www.sarugbyleague.com.au. I'm Laura Eckert and you've been watching the Fresh 92.7 SARL Weekly Recap.